Not all successful software companies get started in someone's basement with a few friends and a few $1,000s anymore. Demanding consumers are forcing creators to tap the expensive talents of people like entertainers, military experts, and comedians in order to give their product a little more punch. Here with our reporter is Marshall Walton.
From high-powered, fast-action fantasy,
let's pick up some fun accessories for my cool new clothes,
to the hottest fashions from Barbie, the new generation of multimedia entertainment must meet a lot of demands. Locked in combat at the Electronic Entertainment Expo, veteran games producer Wild Bill Steely says people really want power.
In every one of these simulations, you're the cool fighter pilot. You're the great general. You're the great president. Tank commander, submarine captain. So I want to do it, not read about it. And oh, I got bad guys on the horizon.
Apache, a combat helicopter simulation, sold more than 200,000 copies worldwide. Steely says gamers these days don't just want to beat the machine, they want to beat each other. And they can through real-time online flight simulation.
And Air Warrior is a game where I get on every Thursday night with about 100 of my closest friends, and we refight World War II.
A pioneer of the computer game industry, Steely started Microprose in the early 80s and brought hundreds of successful games to market. After selling the company several years ago, he just couldn't stay away.
Actually, I decided to go into golf for a living, and I tried it for a year and a half, and I only made $1.98. So I had to go back to work. We knew that the business had changed considerably. Much bigger players, much more sophisticated products, much more work required.
The overwhelming market for these games is men over 30. But with kids now born with cyber in their chromosomes, there's plenty of demand from the younger set as well. After bailing out of the failing video game business in the early 80s, Mattel has decided it's time to get back into interactive entertainment. The toy maker wants to capitalize on its successful line of toy hardware with software that's fun to play. Hot Wheels is now a driving simulation with its own car mouse, and Barbie makes it to the PC screen later this year.
Our challenge is to make sure that the computer toys that we bring to the market are as much fun as the traditional toys that have made us a $3.5 billion company. Girls love fashion doll play, dress-up play, role play, and here we give them a chance to create their own outfits on their home PC.
And from Mattel's Fisher-Price division, educational and how-to multimedia software and made-for-kids computer peripherals should be hot sellers.
I don't scare easily, Mustard, and you know I won't be intimidated in my own house.
What slumber party has ever been complete without a game of Clue? Hasbro's interactive division is getting into the act with computer versions of its most popular board games. From the aircraft carriers, missiles, and submarines of Battleship to the less dangerous waterworks of favorite Monopoly, there will be real-time play across the internet.
Where your quick reactions determine your destiny.
So, witnessed a good alien abduction lately? Any River Entertainment fuses storytelling with action and fantasy. Its current projects tap the skills of actors and comedians. And it's another cutting-edge company with a second generation of creativity. President Stuart Bond is a veteran of electronic arts.
The quality of the audio and the quality of the visuals now allows us to create a medium that competes with television and with feature films for leisure time activity.
You can look forward to a real explosion of choices. Marcia Walton, CNN reporting.
Well, we got no choice but to say goodbye for another week. Thank you for joining us here at the CNN Computer Connection. I'm Brian Nelson, and be sure to be with us again next week. Join our intrepid reporter as he flies an F-16 on a combat mission, lands a passenger jet in the Alps, and then goes hang gliding through the Grand Canyon. The latest in virtual reality simulators on the next edition of the CNN Computer Connection. We'll see you then.
week on the Computer Chronicles, software for kids. Many parents buy a new computer for their children, and with good reason. The computer can be a great learning tool. We'll look at how would you survive an interactive way to learn about world history and culture. 3D Atlas is another cool program that makes geography fun. Coming up next on the Computer Chronicles.